Hi there, Heather Pierce Campbell, the legal website warrior, attorney and legal coach, coming at you from Seattle, Washington. In this video, we're talking about my third bundle. So I've broken out what's called the Ultimate Legal Toolkit, which has all of my legal basics, my contracts, and all the essentials that I offer to entrepreneurs, online businesses, the whole array of my clients. I've broken that Ultimate Legal Toolkit out into 4 bundles. In this video, we're addressing bundle number 3, which is called the Working Package. And this package covers for people that are in my niche, that are, my clientele. These are coaches, consultants, online educators, speakers, authors. This package is really tailored to cover your day-to-day work. So your one-on-one offering, your one-on-one offerings like your services, whether you're a coach or consultant. If you speak, there's going to be a speaker agreement. If you conduct interviews or provide interviews, there's interview release forms. If you are doing workshops or running live events, you're going to have some important documents in this bundle to help you do those events safely and well, including things like a media release and waivers that are specific to certain kinds of events. So it's a really great package if you are in the space of people that I serve and you're doing a variety of activities in that space. If you're only doing 1 or 2 things, then it probably is a better consideration to just contact me about 1 or 2 relevant contracts. But if you do a lot of things like coaching, consulting, live events, workshops, speaking, interviews, etc., this package is really designed for you. I mentioned it's got a lot of your standard contracts, and then some of the bonus content is going to include a refund and payment release agreement. So if you are in that space and you've ever had to let a client go or release them from a group coaching event or a one-on-one coaching scenario, you know that it can be difficult to properly let go of a client and make sure everything's tied up pretty in a bow, where the issues are resolved, payments are done, and you've either released them from future payments or have just not provided a refund up to the point of service where they stopped. And so this contract is going to be a great one if you ever have to release an unhappy client or just a client that's not a great fit. And then you get, like I said, you get some additional sample waiver and release agreements. You get my Legal Warrior Business Boundaries Guide. This is a guide that helps you put your business policies in place. And your business policies, there's a process that I walk clients through to help them come up with their business policies. Really critical that you get those down on paper, you decide what works for you in your business, and then you translate that into language that's really helpful for your clients. There's always a client benefit, or at least there's a way to create business policies so that it's really with an eye towards drafting them from the client perspective. And there usually is a client benefit from business policies. So anyways, you get that guide, which is the Legal Warrior Business Boundaries Guide. You get the Legal Warrior Dispute Resolution Guide to help you deal with potentially problematic scenarios, including costly clients and de-escalating scenarios that have the potential to either cost you a lot of time or a lot of money if they lead to litigation. So I've done a lot of work over my 16 years in law. I've done a lot of work in dispute resolution. It was one of my loves starting clear back in law school. And so I've studied at Harvard Law on this topic. I've taken tons of seminars and continuing legal education. I've acted as a mediator in the court system. So I love talking to business owners about dispute resolution, because the better you are at it, including internally and with your own customers and clients, the more successful you're going to be in your business. And there's some key strategies to really do dispute resolution well. You'll also get a literary agency agreement guide that will help you if you are a writer entering into your own agreements with a literary agent. A publishing agreement guide if you're a writer and you've got direct agreements with a publishing house or you're exploring those. You're also going to get some video tutorials that go along with some of the key issues in this package to help provide some additional education for you, including things like how to spot red flag clients. How many of us have had what I call red flag clients? Luckily, I have not had that many in my legal career. Thank my lucky stars for that. But I have worked with businesses that have had their fair share of dealing with red flag clients. And so I know a thing or two about that process, how to work with those people, how to avoid working with those people. Because that's really the goal, is that if they're not the right fit for your business and you spot that early, there's some things you can do that will save you a lot of heartache in the long run. So this package, you can see it comes with key documents and legal tools that are really going to serve you if you're doing work in these areas. But to me, even the more important part in many ways is also the education that comes with how to deal with certain of these scenarios, understand how to run these areas of your business well, and really have a bigger comprehension from a legal perspective of what it takes to be in business and perform these exchanges of value in your business. So if you have questions, if you're wondering whether the working package is the right fit for you, feel free to get in touch. I'm super excited to be rolling this out and getting this information into the hands of entrepreneurs and small business owners like you, because there's some powerful tools in there. It'll have you protected in fairly short order if you're able to get those things in place, and I'm always available for questions. So hope you're doing well, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.